Head coach for the Towson Tigers, Niki Reid Geckeler, but also a brand new on-campus facility, the SECU Arena. It has to be just a wonderful time to be the head coach at Towson University.
I mean, there's a lot of excitement on our college campus right now as it relates to this new facility. It's amazing. It shows the commitment that our university has for our athletic department, so we're very excited.
And you have 10 returning players this season. How will that help you adjusting and setting forth your philosophy?
Well, I think the biggest thing, once again, like you just said, is their experience. I mean, they're very hungry, they're staying humble, and they're really working hard right now. And I think that comes with time. When you've got a little bit of maturity behind you, you understand what you need to do to be successful.
On top of those 10 returning players, 5 of them started significant time a season ago, but you're led by Tanisha McTiller, who's that rare triple threat player. She was third in the conference in scoring at 19 points per game, but she also led the Towson team in both steals and assists. What makes her so special as an all-around threat?
I mean, she's got a big heart. I mean, Tanisha is an explosive young lady, and I'm really dependent on a lot from her this season, from the scoring aspect as well as leadership. So we're expecting big things out of her this season.
And you have 3 freshmen coming in this year, and in particular, you have a spectacular post player, which I'm really excited for you about. Discuss what she's going to bring to the table.
I mean, Niki Williams, and I will assume you're speaking
Absolutely.
about Niki. She's going to bring a lot of experience to the table. I mean, it's her 5th year. She understands that, and she's willing to leave everything on the court. So I'm looking for a lot of leadership from her, pull a couple of the freshmen along the way, and she's really bought into that role so far.
And what have you seen from the freshmen? Have they had an easy adjustment period in the early practice time?
I mean, they're really sponges right now. They want to learn, they want to get better, they want to take in as much as they can at this level. So I'm very excited about their future as well.
Coach Niki Reid Geckeler, I saw you quoted this summer as saying there's 2 personalities you have with your team. There's the intense Coach G when you're on the floor, and then there's Mama G away from the floor. Kind of explain to folks what you mean by that.
You know, we really pride ourselves on being a family with our program. And our young women know that, once again, I'm going to be very demanding on them, but if they need anything, they know I'm here as well. So that role model position is what I really take to heart.
And how does being a mom off the court help you with that role as a coach?
It really does. My 4-year-old is the biggest fan. I have yet to figure out how to get her in a basketball uniform. She still wants to be a cheerleader. But right now it's been a great, thing for our team. They love Mackenzie to death, and we have a great time there.
You're a new face in the CAA in your first year at Towson, but not all of the faces in terms of head coaches in this league are new faces to you. You were on the staff at Georgetown with Natasha Adair. How cool is that to kind of come into a new league, see a school that has brand new presence inside the league, and yet you're very familiar with their head coach?
It's so funny. Natasha and I talked about that quite a bit, wanting to run our own programs. And it's just great that both of us have an opportunity to do that in such a competitive conference.
And Daniela Forrest also, you're very familiar with her,
Yes.
your Georgetown connection.
Yeah, she was a college teammate. So I was the point guard bossing her around, telling her what to do, and she was that small forward. So there's a lot of familiarity, as you just stated, with our conference foes.
And this season, what do you want from this team? I mean, you're coming in as the first-year coach with a team who has been there for a while. And like you said, they had 5 starters that played significant minutes. How are you going to change them into buying into your philosophy this year?
It's really about changing the culture, and getting these young women to know that this is their experience, empowering them to know that they're in control of their destiny. So that's really what we've been doing with them, is to get them to buy into our system, all of our coaches, and really to buy into themselves and each other.
If there's one sentence or one motto, even one word that you want to represent Towson basketball under your tenure, what would it be?
It would be all in, and we talk about that all the time, just our all-in philosophy, and it's really going to take everyone who has on that Towson uniform to be successful.
You're playing a lot of local teams this season, non-conference. Discuss how the beauty of this area is, and you don't have to really travel far to get fantastic competition out of conference.
I think you said that correctly. I mean, there's so much talent in the DMV area, mind you, and I think from the collegiate level to, the high school level, there's just a great fan base as it relates to women's basketball.
Well, I know everybody's excited to see how you fare this year. Niki Reid Geckeler, new head coach of the Towson University Tigers, opening up a new building. Excitement very high. Good luck in your first season.
Thank you so much.
Coach.